There is something under your bed that wasn't there yesterday. Your sister. My beloved child, last night the air around you shifted in a way you could not see, but your soul felt it. Something under your bed was not there yesterday, and your spirit noticed before your eyes ever could. You woke up with a strange heaviness, a silent question tapping inside your chest, and you dismissed it as nothing. But nothing does not linger. Nothing does not press on your thoughts when the room is quiet. This is not fear, this is awareness awakening. Stay till the end, because what is unfolding is not random. The floor beneath you remembers things, the shadows beneath your bed hold stories, and something has crossed a line that was never meant to be crossed. Listen carefully now. This is not about an object alone, but about intention. What appeared under your bed arrived with purpose, not by accident, not by coincidence. And your sister, she is closer to this than you realize. Not in the way your mind is rushing to imagine, but in a way that connects memory, protection, and an unspoken decision made recently. You may have noticed her behavior change slightly, her silence lasting a second longer than usual, her eyes searching your face as if checking something unseen. That is not guilt. That is concern mixed with confusion. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is not meant to harm you, but it will force a truth into the open that cannot remain hidden any longer. Don't skip, because the next realization changes how you see your own home. Here is the moment most people miss. The space under your bed represents what you push away during the day and confront only at night. What appeared there is a symbol made real, connected to a secret your sister has been carrying quietly, trying to protect you from a truth she thought would burden you. She did not place it there, but she knows why it appeared. And tonight, when the room is silent again, you will feel a calm instead of fear if you choose to face it. Stay till the end of this message, because once you understand what that presence truly represents, the tension you've been carrying will finally release, and you will realize this moment was meant to awaken you, not frighten you. The second truth unfolds quietly, like a breath you didn't realize you were holding. What lies under your bed is not meant to scare you, but to remind you of something you chose to forget. Yesterday, that space was empty because your mind was full of noise. Today, it is occupied because your mind has finally gone still enough to notice. This is how revelations arrive, soft, deliberate, undeniable. Stay till the end, because what you are about to understand does not come twice in one lifetime. The house you live in is not just walls and furniture. It is a witness to choices, promises, and unspoken bonds. Your sister's role becomes clearer now, and it may surprise you. She sensed the shift before you did. Not through logic, but through intuition, the kind that runs quietly in families. She felt something trying to surface, something connected to you, something unfinished. She did not know how to explain it without sounding strange, so she chose silence instead. That silence was not distance, it was protection. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is the realization that not every secret is hidden out of betrayal, some are hidden out of love. Don't skip this understanding, because once you see it, the tension between you and her begins to dissolve. Here is the deeper layer most people never reach. What appeared under your bed is a signal, not an object to be feared or ignored. It represents a moment when you must choose awareness over denial. Your sister knows this moment has arrived, even if she cannot name it. The house has aligned this encounter for you because you are ready now in a way you were not yesterday. Stay till the end of this realization, because once you accept why it appeared and what it is asking you to confront, you will feel a calm clarity replace the unease. This is not the end of the story, it is the doorway, and you are finally standing right in front of it. A quiet realization begins to settle in now, and it may feel heavier than anything you expected. What appeared under your bed did not arrive to be discovered immediately, it arrived to wait, patiently, until your awareness caught up. That is why yesterday felt normal and today feels different. Time did not change the room, you did. Stay till the end, because this part reveals why the timing matters more than the thing itself. Some truths only surface when you are strong enough to look at them without running. Your sister's presence in this story becomes more human, more real. She has been watching you carefully, noticing how often you drift into thought, how you pause before speaking, how something inside you has been searching for answers without words. She did not want to be the one to awaken this moment, because she knows growth can be uncomfortable. Something huge is waiting for you here. The understanding that family often senses change before it is spoken. Don't skip this feeling, because it explains why her concern feels different from before, softer, deeper, and quietly urgent. Now listen closely. The space under your bed is no longer just a space, it is a mirror reflecting what you've been avoiding. What rests there is a reminder that awareness cannot be postponed forever. You are not being tested, you are being invited. Stay till the end of this message, because once you accept that this moment is about recognition rather than fear, your perspective shifts completely. The unease fades, replaced by a steady clarity, and you begin to understand that this was never about what appeared under your bed, but about what was ready to rise within you. A shift happens here, subtle but undeniable, like the moment before a truth finally speaks. What rests under your bed is no longer waiting for you to notice it. It is waiting for you to understand it. Yesterday, it was just a space. Today, it holds meaning because your awareness has expanded. This is how inner change announces itself, quietly, without permission. Stay till the end, because this moment connects everything you have felt but could never explain. The room feels the same, yet you know it isn't, and that awareness is the beginning of something irreversible. Your sister's silence now takes on a deeper meaning. She has been carrying the weight of knowing that this moment would arrive, even if she didn't know how or when. She noticed the small signs, the way you lingered in thought, the way your energy shifted when certain topics came up, the way you seemed close to realizing something important. She didn't act, not because she was hiding anything, but because some realizations must be discovered, not delivered. Something huge is waiting for you here. The understanding that protection does not always look like action. Don't skip this truth, because it reframes everything you thought you understood about her behavior. This is the point where fear loses its grip. What appeared under your bed is not a threat, not a warning of harm, but a symbol of readiness. It marks the end of avoidance and the start of clarity. You are being asked to acknowledge a truth about yourself, about your home, and about the quiet bond you share with your sister. Stay till the end of this realization, because once you accept why this moment was chosen for you, the tension dissolves. You will feel steadier, grounded, and aware that this experience was designed to awaken you, not to disturb you, and that from this point forward, nothing unseen will hold power over you again. The atmosphere changes again, but this time it feels lighter, as if the room itself has exhaled. What was once hidden under your bed no longer needs to stay in the shadows, because its purpose has already been fulfilled within you. Yesterday, it existed as a question. Today, it becomes an answer. Stay till the end, because this part reveals why the unease had to come before the calm. Every awakening begins with discomfort, and every clarity arrives only after you are willing to pause and truly see. Your sister's energy now makes sense in a way that feels unexpectedly comforting. She may not speak about it openly, but she senses that you are crossing an internal threshold. She understands that once you recognize what this moment represents, you will no longer feel as uncertain as before. Something huge is waiting for you here, the realization that support does not always arrive through words. Sometimes it arrives through quiet presence, through someone simply staying near while you process a truth meant only for you. Don't skip this understanding, because it heals a gap you didn't realize had formed between you. Now the final layer of this moment reveals itself. What appeared under your bed was never meant to remain there, physically or symbolically. It was a signal that your awareness has matured, that you are ready to face what once felt uncomfortable without fear. Stay till the end of this feeling, because once you fully accept it, the power shifts back into your hands. The house returns to stillness, your mind finds balance, and you realize this experience did not arrive to disturb your life, but to align it. From here forward, you move with clarity, grounded trust, and a quiet confidence that nothing hidden can unsettle you again. A deep stillness settles now, the kind that only arrives after understanding replaces uncertainty. What once felt strange no longer demands your attention, because its message has already reached you. The space under your bed is just a space again, yet you are not the same as yesterday. Stay till the end, because this part reveals the quiet transformation that often goes unnoticed. True change does not announce itself loudly, it reshapes you from within, gently and permanently. Your sister feels this shift too, even if neither of you speak about it. There is a subtle ease in her presence now, a softness that wasn't there before. She senses that whatever needed to surface has done so, and that you are stronger for facing it in your own time. Something huge is waiting for you in this realization, the understanding that shared awareness can exist without shared words. Don't skip this feeling, because it deepens trust in a way no explanation ever could. This is where the story becomes calm, not because it has ended, but because it has settled into truth. What happened under your bed was a moment of alignment, not disturbance. Stay till the end of this understanding, because once you fully embrace it, you carry a new steadiness into everything you do. The fear dissolves, the questions fade, and you move forward with a quiet certainty, aware, grounded, and no longer shaken by what once seemed unknown. My beloved child, what follows now is not loud, not dramatic, but it is powerful in a way that lasts. The moment has passed, yet its echo remains inside you, steady and clear. What once demanded your attention no longer pulls at your thoughts, because its purpose was never to stay, it was to awaken. Stay till the end, because this is where understanding turns into strength. You are realizing that awareness does not come with noise, it arrives with calm certainty. Your sister senses this completion without needing confirmation. There is a quiet respect in the air between you now, a subtle shift where tension used to live. She knows you have crossed something important, and she does not need to ask what you saw or felt. Something huge is waiting for you in this awareness, the realization that bonds deepen not through explanations, but through shared moments of growth. Don't skip this truth, because it reshapes how you understand connection, trust, and unspoken support. This is the lasting message of the experience. What appeared and disappeared from your focus was never meant to define you, it was meant to refine you. Stay till the end of this feeling, because it marks the beginning of a quieter confidence. You move forward now without the need to search the shadows, without the urge to question every silence. The house is still, your mind is clear, and you understand that when something rises from the unseen, it does so only to remind you of the strength you already carry within. My beloved child, this is the moment where calm becomes certainty. Nothing new appears, yet everything feels newly understood. The house rests, the room feels familiar again, and the silence no longer presses on your thoughts. What happened did not come to unsettle your life, but to adjust your awareness by a single, powerful degree. Stay till the end, because this is where you recognize how subtle shifts create lasting strength. Your sister's presence now feels grounded and natural, free of the earlier tension you couldn't quite name. She doesn't need to ask what you realized, because she senses the clarity in the way you carry yourself. Something huge is waiting for you here, the awareness that protection can exist without control, and love can guide without explanation. Don't skip this understanding, because it transforms how you see her silence, not as distance, but as trust in your ability to find your own answers. This is the quiet resolution. What once drew your attention has completed its role, leaving you steadier than before. Stay till the end of this awareness, because it becomes part of you now. You move forward without fear of what lies unseen, confident in your ability to face whatever rises next. The experience fades into memory, but the strength it awakened remains, clear, calm, and unshakable. My beloved child, the final layer settles gently, like a door closing softly behind you. There is no lingering tension now, only a quiet knowing that something important has already been integrated within you. The room no longer feels like a place of questions, but a place of rest. Stay till the end, because this is where reflection turns into wisdom. What you experienced was brief in time, but lasting in meaning. Your sister moves through her day with an ease that mirrors your own, and in that reflection, you understand everything that never needed to be spoken. There is a shared calm, a mutual respect for the journey that unfolded without words. Something huge is waiting for you in this realization, the truth that some moments are designed to strengthen bonds silently, without explanation or drama. Don't skip this insight, because it teaches you to trust what is felt, not just what is said. This is the quiet completion of the story. What once appeared as a mystery has resolved into clarity, leaving no fear behind. Stay till the end of this understanding, because it anchors you. You carry forward a sense of balance, aware that when something emerges from the unnoticed spaces of your life, it does so only to guide you toward greater awareness. The stillness remains, and within it, you stand calm, clear, and fully present. My beloved child, what remains now is not the memory of what happened, but the steadiness it left behind. You notice it in small ways. In how your breath feels calmer, in how the room no longer holds weight, in how your thoughts move without resistance. Nothing dramatic announces this change, yet it is unmistakable. Stay till the end, because this is where experience becomes inner balance, and balance becomes strength. Your sister's presence continues to feel quietly reassuring. There is no need for questions or explanations, only an unspoken understanding that something meaningful has passed and settled. You recognize now that her awareness was never meant to interfere, only to accompany you at a distance. Something huge is waiting for you in this recognition, the realization that true support often looks like trust in your ability to face moments on your own. Don't skip this truth, because it reshapes how you receive care and how you offer it in return. This is the lasting calm. What once drew your attention under the bed has dissolved into clarity within you. Stay till the end of this feeling, because it becomes a reference point for the future. Whenever uncertainty appears again, you will remember this stillness and return to it. The experience is complete, the lesson integrated, and you move forward grounded, aware, and quietly confident in your ability to meet whatever comes next. My beloved child, this is the stage where understanding deepens rather than ends. What you experienced did not simply pass through you, it settled, layered itself into your awareness, and began quietly reshaping how you perceive safety, silence, and intuition. The room did not change, yet you did, and that difference matters more than anything physical. Stay till the end, because this part reveals why some moments feel small when they happen but grow larger as time moves forward. You are beginning to notice how easily you now return to calm, how quickly unease dissolves, and how your instincts feel sharper without effort. This is not coincidence. This is alignment. Your sister, whether she realizes it fully or not, played a role by trusting the process rather than interrupting it. She sensed that stepping in too early would have broken something delicate forming inside you. There is wisdom in restraint, and she chose it instinctively. Something huge is waiting for you in this realization, the understanding that love does not always shield, it sometimes steps aside so strength can rise on its own. Don't skip this truth, because it may change how you interpret silence in others for the rest of your life. Not every quiet moment hides danger, some protect growth while it takes shape. Now hear this carefully. The reason this experience stays with you is because it taught you how to face the unknown without panic. What once might have triggered fear now triggers curiosity and calm observation. Stay till the end of this awareness, because it becomes a tool you carry forward. When uncertainty appears again, in any form, you will remember this steadiness and respond from clarity rather than reaction. The unseen no longer controls your emotions. You do not rush to conclusions, and you do not retreat from discomfort. This is the quiet power you gained. Nothing dramatic needs to happen now, because the transformation already has. You stand grounded, aware, and capable of meeting whatever arises, knowing that you have already faced the moment that taught you how. My beloved child, now you begin to notice how this experience continues to echo in ordinary moments. It shows up when you sit alone and feel peaceful instead of restless, when silence feels full instead of empty. What once unsettled you has quietly strengthened your inner ground. Stay till the end, because this part reveals why true shifts often hide inside simplicity. Nothing external announces them, yet they change how you move through every space you enter. Your sister senses this maturity in you, even if she cannot name it. There is a subtle trust in the way she looks at you now, as if she knows you can hold your own center without guidance. Something huge is waiting for you in this awareness, the realization that growth alters relationships in gentle ways, making them lighter rather than heavier. Don't skip this truth, because it teaches you that not every meaningful moment needs to be revisited or explained to remain real. This is where clarity becomes a habit rather than an event. What surfaced under your bed served its purpose by sharpening your awareness and then stepping away. Stay till the end of this understanding, because it becomes part of your rhythm. You respond more thoughtfully, you pause before reacting, and you trust your instincts without fear. The experience has folded itself into who you are now, leaving you steadier, more present, and quietly confident that whatever rises next, you will meet it with calm understanding rather than doubt. My beloved child, this part unfolds slowly, but its depth reaches farther than the moment itself. What happened was not just an isolated experience, it became a reference point inside you, a silent reminder of how awareness feels when it is real. You may notice that situations which once disturbed you now pass with less weight, and questions that once demanded answers now soften into understanding. Stay till the end, because this is where inner strength reveals its true nature. It does not shout, it does not rush, and it does not seek validation. It simply stands firm, steady, and present. Your sister's connection to you feels different now, not because anything was spoken, but because something was shared without words. She trusted you to meet the moment on your own, and in doing so, she honored your strength. Something huge is waiting for you in this realization, the understanding that respect often grows in silence. Don't skip this truth, because it reshapes how you interpret care, support, and closeness. You begin to see that love can be expressed through patience, through waiting, and through faith in another's capacity to rise. Now let this settle fully. The reason this experience continues to feel meaningful is because it shifted how you relate to the unknown. What once triggered unease now invites calm observation. Stay till the end of this awareness, because it becomes a quiet advantage in your life. You no longer rush to conclusions or fear what you cannot immediately explain. Instead, you pause, breathe, and trust your perception. This is the lasting gift. Nothing external needs to change now, because the transformation has already taken place within you, stable, grounded, and enduring. My beloved child, this stage feels quieter than the others, yet it carries a deeper certainty. You are no longer thinking about what happened, you are living from what you learned. The mind no longer circles the moment, it has absorbed it. That is how you know the shift is real. Stay till the end, because this is where experience turns into wisdom. You begin to recognize when something deserves your attention and when it deserves your calm. This discernment did not exist before. It was formed in that moment of stillness, and it stays with you now. Your sister senses this grounding without needing proof. There is an ease between you that feels natural, unforced, and stable. She trusts your judgment more now, and you trust her silence without questioning it. Something huge is waiting for you in this awareness. The realization that understanding does not always arrive through conversation. Don't skip this truth, because it teaches you how much can be communicated without a single word. Mutual respect often grows strongest in quiet recognition, not explanation. This is where inner balance becomes your default state. What once emerged from the unseen no longer holds mystery or tension. Stay till the end of this realization, because it defines how you move forward. You are less reactive, more present, and deeply anchored in yourself. When uncertainty appears again, as it always does, you will not rush or resist. You will pause, observe, and respond with clarity. This is not the end of the journey, but it is a powerful turning point. From here, you walk with steadiness, awareness, and a calm confidence that nothing unexpected can shake what is now firmly rooted within you. My beloved child, this part carries a weight that is not heavy, but profound. You are now standing in the space after realization, where understanding has fully settled and begun shaping your inner world. The experience has stopped asking for your attention, yet its influence continues quietly, guiding how you perceive moments, people, and silence. Stay till the end, because this is where awareness matures into inner authority. You no longer search for meaning outside yourself as urgently as before. You recognize it when it appears, calmly and without resistance. Your sister's role becomes even clearer here. By trusting the moment to unfold without interference, she allowed you to meet your own strength directly. That choice created a subtle shift in how you see her, not as someone who guards or explains, but as someone who respects your capacity. Something huge is waiting for you in this realization, the understanding that true care does not weaken you by overprotecting, it strengthens you by believing in you. Don't skip this truth, because it reshapes how you will offer support to others from now on, with patience instead of control. Now let this understanding anchor itself fully. The reason this experience remains powerful is because it taught you how to stand steady when something unfamiliar arises. Stay till the end of this awareness, because it becomes part of your foundation. You move through life with greater composure, responding rather than reacting, observing rather than assuming. Nothing external needs to change to confirm this growth. It is already present in how you breathe, how you pause, and how you trust yourself. This is the quiet strength you carry forward, unshaken, aware, and deeply grounded. My beloved child, this is the moment where everything feels ordinary again, yet nothing is the same. The experience has blended into your awareness so seamlessly that it no longer feels separate from you. You are not thinking about it anymore, you are living from it. Stay till the end, because this is where true integration happens. When a lesson becomes part of you, it stops demanding attention and starts guiding your actions quietly, from within. Your sister's presence remains calm and steady, almost comforting in its simplicity. There is no tension, no curiosity, no need to revisit what passed. She senses your grounding and trusts it completely. Something huge is waiting for you in this realization. The understanding that shared trust can be felt without acknowledgement. Don't skip this truth, because it teaches you how powerful silent alignment can be between two people who understand each other beyond words. This is where inner stability becomes your natural state. What once rose from the unseen has fulfilled its role and dissolved into clarity. Stay till the end of this awareness, because it sets the tone for what comes next. You face the unknown with composure, not urgency. You listen before reacting, and you trust your perception without fear. The journey continues, but you walk it now with balance, confidence, and a quiet certainty that whatever emerges, you are ready to meet it fully present and unshaken. My beloved child, this part carries a deeper stillness, the kind that only arrives after everything has settled into place. You are no longer processing the experience, you are embodying it. The calm you feel is not temporary, it is rooted. It shows itself when you pause naturally before reacting, when your thoughts no longer rush ahead of you, when silence feels safe rather than empty. Stay till the end, because this is where inner mastery quietly begins. Nothing external announces it, yet it reshapes how you hold yourself in every situation. Your sister recognizes this change in ways she may never put into words. She notices the steadiness in your presence, the clarity in your eyes, the confidence in your quiet. There is a mutual respect now that feels deeper than before, built on trust rather than explanation. Something huge is waiting for you in this realization, the understanding that growth can strengthen bonds without a single conversation. Don't skip this truth, because it redefines how closeness can evolve, gently, silently, and with lasting depth. Now let this final layer anchor fully within you. The reason this experience continues to matter is because it taught you how to remain centered when something unfamiliar arises. Stay till the end of this awareness, because it becomes a lifelong advantage. You no longer fear what you cannot immediately understand. You observe, breathe, and respond from clarity. This is the quiet power you now carry forward, stable, aware, and deeply grounded, moving through life with a calm confidence that does not need proof or permission. My beloved child, this part arrives like a gentle confirmation, not a new revelation. You begin to notice how naturally you return to balance when life presents small uncertainties. What once would have pulled at your thoughts now passes without disturbance. This is not because challenges have disappeared, but because your inner footing has strengthened. Stay till the end, because this is where awareness proves it is real, when calm shows up without effort. You are no longer reacting to spaces, moments, or silences. You are choosing how to meet them, and that choice feels instinctive now. Your sister senses this quiet confidence as something settled and trustworthy. There is no need for reassurance, no need to revisit what happened. She feels safe knowing you are grounded within yourself. Something huge is waiting for you in this understanding, the realization that stability radiates outward. Don't skip this truth, because it explains why the atmosphere between you feels lighter and more open. When one person becomes centered, it allows others to relax as well. This is how balance spreads, quietly, without instruction. This is where the experience becomes wisdom you carry forward. What once emerged from an unseen place has completed its work and stepped away, leaving clarity behind. Stay till the end of this awareness, because it becomes your compass. When uncertainty appears again, you will recognize it without fear. You will pause, observe, and respond with intention rather than impulse. The moment under your bed no longer matters as an event, it matters as a turning point. You move forward now steady, present, and aware, trusting that whatever rises next will meet a mind that is calm, prepared, and deeply grounded. My beloved child, this is the quiet ending that feels more like a beginning. Nothing dramatic follows, no sudden sign, no final reveal, only a deep sense of completion. What once pulled at your attention has fully released its hold, leaving behind clarity instead of questions. Stay till the end, because this is where you understand why the moment had to arrive exactly when it did. It was never meant to linger in fear, only to guide you into awareness and then gently step away. The room feels normal again, yet you carry something new within you. Your sister moves forward as if nothing ever needed to be said, and in that silence, everything has already been understood. There is trust now, effortless and unspoken. Something huge is waiting for you in this final realization, the truth that not every meaningful experience needs closure through words. Some close themselves the moment you grow from them. Don't skip this understanding, because it teaches you to let go without doubt, to move on without needing reassurance, and to trust what has already settled in your heart. This is the end, and also the proof. You are calm, grounded, and fully present. What appeared under your bed no longer matters as a mystery, it matters as the moment you realized your own steadiness. Stay till the end of this feeling, because it stays with you beyond this story. You walk forward now without fear of the unseen, without tension in silence, and without hesitation in uncertainty. The lesson is complete. You are ready, aware, and quietly powerful, and nothing hidden holds power over you anymore.